Hi everyone. I just want to explain about this picture. When I saw Jim, that's a gentleman crafter, do his box, the fall box, using all the Tim Holtz leaves, I absolutely loved it. But I loved what he'd done with the leaves, and I had a picture in my head straight away of a frame or a plaque. So what I did, I took a piece of MDF board, found this picture on the internet, and I printed it out like 9 times on my printer. You know, you can add your pictures more than one. And I did that, and it was nice and bright, and I didn't want it like that. I want it aged looking. So I took the walnut stain re-inker and dropped some on there in the 6 places there, and a couple of other colours I did as well, and then sprayed it and ran the water, ran the tub that it was sat in back and forth until it went all over. I did use a little bit of black as well, black soot. And then what I did, I dried that off, dabbed it with a sponge, dried it off, and I got that really vintage old look. Now, when I went to paste it onto the board, I used the Mod Podge, and I shouldn't have done, I think. I don't know, but it came up with all these creases and that, and I couldn't get them out because I'd Mod Podged that bit on, and then I had to work down in sections. So when it started to dry, and I Mod Podged the whole thing over it as well, I actually began to like it. It gives it that old grungy look. And so I'm quite thrilled with that. And what I've done with the leaves, which I will just try and get you a little bit closer, all the leaves have been embossed, but I used the walnut stain, the vintage photo, and a brown ink that I had, like a pen ink, that I mixed together and just sprayed the bottom of a big dish and then laid them on there and let them colour themselves. Took them out and dried them, added some of the gold, the Inca gold, and then went over all of them with the Mod Podge. I didn't want to do the embossing powder because I wanted the flexibility in them. And then all I've done is just put like a large brush behind them and bent them back so it gives them a little bit of shape and they're not 3D. In this section here, I painted with the ink that was left in the dish, these roses, the 2 dark ones, and just had some sprays and a leaf that I coloured, and I just wanted it in there, and a couple of sprays at the back, and I like that. But what I like about the leaves is you can see all of the colours that I've used in each of them. And then I just put some flowers there, but they look brilliant, and I used 3 different embossing folders to get a different look. And I'm quite thrilled with it. And yeah, it's creased, but it looks old. It looks like it's been around for years, and I like that. I think it's come out brilliantly. So I hope you do, and let me know what you think. And I just had to do that. I got that in my head when I saw Jim's leaves. So thank you very much, Jim. You actually inspired me a lot to do this, and this is what I saw in my head. And unfortunately it doesn't always look right when it comes out. But I like it. I like what I've done, and I do think it looks old. There are some still pictures to watch as well, so you get a closer look. Thanks for watching. Speak to you soon. Bye bye for now.